Hello, everyone. This is Ibrahim Abusharbain with View Communications Unlimited Prepaid Distribution, your H2O Wireless Master Agent. Today, I'm going to demonstrate for you the process of porting a phone number from its current service provider to H2O Wireless. I'm going to share my screen with you. As usual, the first step is to go to h2odirectnow.com and type in your user ID and password and click on Login. Once logged in, you will be presented with the first screen. The menu on the left-hand side, the very first item on top, shows Activate/Port In. That's the one we want to click on. Then choose the Select a Plan item from that menu. Once you select that, click on that button, you will be presented with all the H2O Wireless monthly plans, $20, $30, $40, $50, and $60 plan. I presume at this point that you have already agreed with your customer which plan they want. Decide on the plan that he or she desire, and then click on Port In. Once you clicked on Port In, you will be presented with the dialog box that is going to take you step by step through the process. The first step is to type in the 10-digit phone number. Type it without dashes, spaces, or parentheses or anything, just the 10-digit numbers, and click on Next. After that, you will be requested to type in the account number, the PIN number, the current service provider, the first name and last name of the customer, their full mailing address, and click Next. Even though it is a prepaid service, possibly that they are transferring from, that information is still required. The next step is to type in the 20-digit H2O Wireless SIM card number that you will be using once this process is completed. So with that said, type the SIM card number. You may skip the IMEI number because it is optional, and click on Next. The following step is going to ask you to choose how many months your customer is willing to pay in advance for the service. You can choose 1, 2, 3, 6, or 12 months. In this particular case, we will just leave it at the 1 month. And click Submit. And that's really the last step of submitting the request. The confirmation step is going to just display for you that the phone number had been submitted indeed to be ported. And all we can do right now is just wait. A few minutes later, you want to check on is the port-in process completed or not. What you need to do is, if we go back just a couple of screens, click on Port-in Status on the menu on the left. Port-in Status. When you click on Port-in Status, it's going to ask you to choose the date range that you want to check within. So choose the date range that includes the date that you submitted the port-in request that you want to check on. Click on Submit, and it will display all the phone numbers that have been submitted during that date range. Now, with that said, what you will be able to do is under Status, you will show you whether it's completed, pending, or failed. So if it is failed, you can click on the failed button and correct the issue. The issue that or the reason that the port-in failed will be displayed under the description column over here. If there's any failure, that's exactly where it's going to be displayed. So after you have corrected it and clicked on Submit, the process will start over, and then you can check on the status again. Keep checking until you see the word complete. A few tips and troubleshooting points. You know that H2O Wireless requires an AT&T or unlocked GSM phone, so it really is a great idea to make sure that the phone that you are intent on using, especially if the phone was brought in by the customer, to make sure that phone is actually an AT&T or unlocked GSM phone before you start the port-in process. You don't want to find out that the phone doesn't work at that, after the process is completed. To do that, you should have an active H2O SIM card on hand that you use for testing or demoing for customers. The phone number being ported must be active at time of submitting the port-in request. The account PIN and account number and name and address of the customer. The full address must be accurate, especially for certain services that require that. While the port-in request complete on the same day. Most port-in requests complete on the same day. H2O Wireless does request that you allow up to 72 hours for the process to complete, as some service providers are much slower to release the phone number to H2O Wireless than others. Landlines, VoIP, based lines like Google Voice and others may require a couple of days to 3 days, for the process to complete. Again, the information must be accurate. You can check on the port-in status by clicking on the port-in status menu, and we just talked about that a little while ago. If it failed, then the description will tell you why it failed, and you can click on the word failed and correct the issue and resubmit it. Once the port-in status shows complete, we recommend that you go to account lookup. Again, it's a menu right below that port-in status menu. Type in the phone number and click submit. And the next thing you will see is what is the new expiration date and whether the data allotted for that plan had been loaded or not. If something doesn't look right, just give it a few more minutes and check again. Do not panic. Sometimes the system is backed up. Too many port-in requests, too many activations delays the process from being completed, even though the status says completed, but the actual plan hasn't been loaded yet. Okay, the phone number was moved to H2O Wireless, but the plan hasn't been loaded, so allow a few more minutes, please. Be patient. Do not add any more airtime to it because it will not be refunded. If you run into issues or you feel there's a real problem, please give us a call during business hours. Here's our phone number, 314-771-5797. Ask for Aurora or Eric, or any one on the team should be able to help you. After hours, go to our website, click on support and the H2O Wireless support category and fill out that form, click submit. We will receive an email and we will respond. You can also join our WhatsApp H2O dealer WhatsApp group, and the link for it is on our H2O Wireless page on our website. So look for that, please, and you may subscribe there. H2O Wireless provides their own direct-to-dealer support hotline, so contact the retailer support phone 800-939-1261 or write them an email, dealersupport@locust.net. Always alert them, let them know that you are a dealer, and give them your H2O Direct Now dealer code, okay? So this way they verify that you are a dealer. If you talk to them or write to them, you need to supply that dealer code for them. Retailer support hours, English and Spanish, are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With that, the presentation is completed. Good luck to all of you out there. Happy selling, and let us know if we can help. Thank you.